Okay, so, oh, the kitten's biting me. So, it is December the 12th, and it is already after 10 o'clock at night. I had not filmed anything. I just was in not a great mood. The kitten is bothering me. Quit bothering me. Oh, she's being a monster. Yeah, she monster baby. I was in a mood, and I just was busy, and I just didn't film any clips. And then I did some volunteer stuff, and still in a mood when I came home. And I was like, I just don't feel like filming anything. And then I just sort of took a few minutes to relax. And, well, I guess I'll show you guys, like, I'll do a little bit. I'll show you guys, she's kissing me, some things that I picked up on my way home, and the book that I'm going to start reading. And I was thinking about maybe working on my nails. I don't know. It's like you're tired, and then you push past it, and then you get that second wind. And so, I don't know. I'm not as tired as I was. And now I have a Smokey in my lap. Just kitten. So, on the way home, I had to stop and get some cold medicine for my son. There's a lot of like sickness going around, and he sounded like he had a cough and congestion, and like he didn't feel good. Like he had that look in his eyes. I'm bothering the bird. And so I stopped at Walgreens and got some cold medicine for him. I also picked up some mascara. This is the mascara that I had in my little makeup bag at work, and it's gotten kind of clumpy and it needs to be replaced. So I picked up one, and it was like a buy one get one half off if you bought something of a similar price. And so I picked up, and I've already unpackaged it, but I picked up this Maybelline Brow Mousse, because I was thinking it might be kind of a dupe for the Benefit Brow Wiz, yeah, which is what I used to use. And when I ran out of it, I didn't replace it, and I was like looking at the packaging on this, and I was like, I wonder if this would work. And I'm gonna try it and see what I think about it, because I have brows. I just need to fill them in a little bit, and also keep them like being tame. I also picked up some emery boards, well, like nail files, because I file my nails before, my natural nails, before I put the fake ones on, and it helps them stay on. And it's like I go through them like crazy, like they go through them faster than normal. And I also picked up some more Hershey Kisses, because I don't like to not have some handy. So I got some of the candy cane Hershey Kisses, because I like having these, you know, like a, woke up the bird, a sweet treat. And then, you're on me. And then I also picked up, and I like these okay. They're not like my super favorite, but I picked up the Snickerdoodle ones. They have a cinnamon flavor in them. So anyway, I'm gonna stop this clip here. I think I'm going to do these nails and maybe watch some YouTube videos. I don't know. We'll see how late I want to stay up, because these are the nails I was going to do. I think I'm going to actually do them, and I'll show you how they turn out. Because if I don't do them now, I'm not going to get them done for Christmas, because they last like 2 weeks, and today's the 12th, so that would put me pretty close to like the 2-week mark, and that would be like Christmas Eve. So there you go. Anyway, Christmas. So I'm going to stop this clip, and I will check back and show you guys my nails when I get them done. So okay, and they're done. So I did my thumbs with this little, like, it looks like the roof of a gingerbread house. And then the fingers, the pinkies match the thumbs. And then the first finger is like peppermints, and then snowman, and like the middle and the ring finger are shiny and the other ones are matte. But you've got a snowman and you've got candy canes and then that. So this is my Christmas nails. I had some that were like a blue color with like snow on them, like, I don't know, snowflakes or snowmen or something like that. Like, they were sparkly, they could look kind of magical. But I think with the various things that I have coming up that I'm going to be wearing, they have more red in them, like the sweaters and things that I know I'm going to be wearing next week. I think it all like generally has more red and green and stuff, so I chose these nails than the blue ones. I might wear the blue ones going into New Year's because they feel a little more New Year's. Not that it snows here, not that it usually snows here. It did snow last February, or I don't know, I don't remember. Okay, so it's getting close to midnight. Probably not gonna get this edited in time, but that's okay. I finished the audiobook that I was reading. So I was reading let me pull it up here. I was reading Time for You. Did you see it right here? Time for You by Elizabeth Davis, I think. And it's a romance that's like time travel romance where a guy from 1885 somehow comes into current day Minnesota. And it was cute. It wasn't necessarily super accurate, but it had like wholesome vibes, I guess. There was some spice, but just a little bit. And then the rest of it was sort of like, but you understand what's happening between these two. But it felt like a romance that you would have read, I don't know, maybe in like 2010 or 2009, I think. You know what I mean? I guess. Like, it felt like it didn't feel, I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't like historically accurate. Like, I don't think that the characters that were in the 1800s were necessarily acting. Sorry, the cat was moving around back there, distracting me. But I don't think that they really acted like people from the 1800s. But that's just, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't, you had to suspend your belief. That's where I'm going with that. So, another book done. And that one, I was actually using the audio. So it was in Kindle Unlimited, but I had the Audible connected to it. Since I finished Cultish yesterday, I'm going to start Murder at Holly House by Denzel Mayrick. This is the book bitch choice for this month. We voted on it at the last meeting. And I think it's also been the $5 book at Barnes & Noble, like at the cafe or whatever. So this book is set in like the Yorkshire area in 1952, and it's in this small village, and in like December, and they discover this strange guy like stuffed in a chimney, like coming out of a fireplace, and he's dead. And they're like, the heck happened? And they're not sure who he is, and they're not sure what happened. And so they call in this Inspector Frank Grasby to come in and like figure out like what the heck is going on here. And then somebody else is murdered. And so then they're like, okay, something is suspicious. It's not adding up. And so that's all I know. And that's really kind of all I want to know, because it's going into that. I don't normally really care for a police procedural, but this is not like an American police procedural. I think like DCI and inspectors have a little bit different flavor, so that'll be okay. And I can read a police procedural. There's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of times it tends to be a little bit more like dude, if that makes sense. Like bro, like for the guys. I don't know. It just has a different flavor. I just generally don't like it. It feels very dry and sort of not connected on like an emotional or empathic level, if that makes sense. It's like sometimes it can be too analytical, is I think what I'm saying. But anyway, I really like the styling on the cover. I think that's really cute. But yeah, I'm gonna start reading this, and the like the way that it's laid out, it looks like a big chunky book, and it is like, oh, what, like 400 pages. But the font and the margins, it doesn't look like it looks pretty spaced, so I think it'll be okay. So I'm gonna probably start reading that. Probably gonna wait and start reading that in the morning when I drink my coffee, because it's late. And when I start a book, I like to try to read the first 10% in a chunk, unless it's like one of those door stopper books. Do any of you have like one of those like sort of things you try to do when you start a book? Like, I don't know what to call it, like a habit, or like a, I don't know, just sort of like a charm that you do, like a thing that you do. My thing is, I like to do sort of a reading sprint where I try to read the first chunk. I try to shoot for the first 10%. So like on a 400 page book, I'll try to read the first 40 pages. Like that's what, so I'll just like, so I'm not going to do it right now. It's too late to do it right now, so I'm going to wait and do it in the morning when I drink my coffee. And then tomorrow I have a recital to go to, and then also another evening at the theater to do my volunteer work. And maybe I'll actually get some footage. I was just in a kind of a mood. So anyway, like there's not a whole lot in this, but I did get my nails finished. And I guess I could talk about that another time, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. But I could talk about, like, I don't do anything magical, but they will last me for about 2 weeks. Like the way that you prep them, if you prep them right, they'll last. Okay, I'm rambling, but anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.